All right, gang, we're back with our at-home Metcon for Friday, December 4th. We've got an 8-minute AMRAP today, 9 goblet squats, 12 push-ups, and then 15 Russian twists. I want you to use a heavier load for your goblet squat and then a lighter load for your Russian twist today. I'd recommend 50 for men, 35 for women on goblet squats, and then 20 to 25 for men, 15 to 20 for women on our Russian twist today. Let's talk about that goblet squat first. In our setup, shoulder width stance, that means heels right beneath your shoulders, toes turned out slightly. We're pushing up and into that bell, but pulling the shoulders back. And then last thing, make sure that we're squeezing that belly down tight before we go. To initiate the movement, send the hips back slightly, then drop those hips down, still keeping that belly tight in the bottom. And then if you have the ability, get that hip crease below your knee. Make sure you're keeping that full foot on the ground, pressure distributed back towards the heel. Push through the heel, squeeze your butt and your quads to stand, and then get back down to whatever depth is manageable for you, but challenge your range, keeping good technique. On those, I would try to go 9 unbroken. Make sure that you have a good breathing pace. I like to breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. After that, you got 12 push-ups. These are big sets of push-ups today, and I don't want you having to break more than twice to get to 12. So if you're having to break these up into 2s and 3s to get through those sets, then I'd recommend elevating up to an object today. On push-ups, tight plank and full range of motion are always our 2 biggest goals. So touch that chest and belly to the ground. Keep your elbows tight. Knees should be stiff. Quads stay off the ground. And then when you get to the top, get those elbows locked out all the way. If we're snaking up at all, that's when we're going to elevate up. Still keeping those elbows tight, bringing that sternum down to that object. Also, maybe you're someone that doesn't want to elevate up. So if you want to make that a little more palatable, you can always start off with push-ups on the floor, and you can do a hybrid of floor push-ups and elevated push-ups, but still want you to get to those 12 reps without breaking it up more than twice. Finishing up with 15 Russian twists today. If you have the ability, I want those heels to be off the ground. And then as we twist and tap, I want you to look where that object is touching, and that's going to help you twist those shoulders. That's going to let you get some more rotation out of this movement. Big flaw I see here is a lot of times people just move their arms and they're not really getting much core motion out of that Russian twist. If you're really struggling to keep those heels off the ground, or if your legs are getting out really long, let's go ahead and keep that knee bent a little bit more and just rest those heels lightly on the ground. Each time you tap is a rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, getting to 15 on those. I think you guys can manage those Russian twists in unbroken sets today. We've been talking a lot about intensity this week. For today's intensity, let that be based off of how you feel. If you've already been in class or done the workouts a few times this week and you're feeling a little bit beat up, maybe you're also planning on working out again on Saturday, then let's regulate that intensity a bit more. Make this a walk-away WOD, meaning you can stand up and walk around, catch your breath pretty quickly after the workout. If you haven't worked out in a few days and you're not planning on working out tomorrow, then let's go ahead and push the intensity a bit higher today, and you can make this one of those workouts where maybe you need to lay on the ground for a couple minutes to catch your breath at the end. Good luck on today's workout, and then we'll see you back tomorrow for a partner workout, but we'll also have an individual option for our at-home folks if you don't have a partner to team up with.